Good morning. Yes, it is still morning. This is my first official morning vlog. And if you go through my vlog listings, because I haven't gotten to my blog yet, you'll notice that there's a few missing. Because today we're going to talk about something special. We're going to talk about that because apparently remember how I talked about some changes being made? That video is gone. The video's gone. I'm going to redo it because I'm actually going to write out my changes. And if anybody's watching that cares, I would love your feedback. But this, I'm going to tell you how this happened. You know who first of all, I am cutting back on my swearing. I might let like a little dirty word, like, ooh, don't want to lose that. I might let a little dirty word like slip out here and there because I don't want to say second nature, but in a way it's second nature. I worked in futures for a long time. You work with men, you pick that stuff up to survive, or you get eaten alive by these vultures that are coked up most of the day. I learned to swear from my parents from sitting in the backseat of the car while they drove. I'm not kidding. I'm not making this up. I literally, as a young child, learned every dirty word possible and words that were made up of different swear words while they drove me to and from the park or school or my nana, or in general, just, like the car wouldn't start. Words would erupt from a parent. And it didn't cross either one of their minds that their 3 or 4-year-old was impressionable and that word sounded cool and could have some impact if I used it at school on a particular classmate that was bothering me. And then I'd end up in the principal's office and he'd be like, do you know what that word means? And I would repeat it to them because I was annoyed that they were bothering me about a word that grown-ups obviously use. So if the grown-ups can use them, why can't I use them? And that was the birth of my rebellion. And so I did. And so I wrote, and so I swore, and so I went through high school, and so I swore, and so I went through college and continued to swear, and got through most of adult life cussing around. Not necessarily cussing people out, but cussing around. And then social media happened, and all sorts of things changed. Like part of my job description became stalking people on MySpace like 15, 17 years ago, and nothing pleased me more than to see our marketing assistant topless, drinking and swearing in a swimming pool somewhere in Mexico. And now I see her on Facebook as a trophy wife and mom showing off her kid like she was never a slut in the first place. We all change, we all grow. No judgments. I will drink some espresso to her success of living the dream. Go you. And there I am, out on the internet, putting myself out there, and in the bulk of what I'm doing, there's a dirty word. Not anymore, for the most part, because I took them down. I was hoping to hide them, but apparently I just had to delete them. It's not the end of the world, but there's a million ways I can bare my soul to you without dropping an F-bomb. There's still a couple where stuff slips out, like I said, but it's nothing to die over. But if I want to be taken seriously as a writer and as a professional and as an adult, I probably have to clean up my vocabulary, which as a writer is an interesting challenge because sometimes you need those words to inflict the emotion that you want to get out of your reader, such as, the subtle art of not giving an F. It wouldn't be the same as the subtle art if you don't care. It's not as interesting and doesn't have that oomph as giving an F. So there's a bit of a conundrum there. But as far as confessionals on a blog and on YouTube go, I need a swear jar. I'm going to have to get a swear jar. And I'll be able to buy like that Lexus that I've always wanted. No, I can do it. You guys can help me. If I was really crafty, I'd be able to keep a little tally on the corner of each time I swore. But so far, I've managed to get through this video, and we're up to 6 minutes, and I have yet to say a dirty word. So I'm going to drink my espresso to me. All right, here we go. Where's the skinny water? It's still in the car. We're going to get it when we take Wesley to get his coat today. So part of some changes being made, which is in the process of being revamped, is to cut out the swearing, because I am more than the dirty words that come out of my mouth. Potential employers can see it and look at me, and they're going to be like, we don't want you answering our phones. And maybe some publishing houses will look at it and be like, yay, she's unfiltered. And maybe some will look at it and be like, she couldn't think of any better words to use. So it's a catch-22. But nonetheless, I got to watch my mouth. Part of change is being made. I'm changing. Oh my God, this metamorphosis. This is the best transit ever, my astrology friends. Neptune on your moon. Best transit ever. We should talk about it. All 17 of us, if any of you are astrologers. So that's this edition of a vlog, and I don't know if I'll have one tonight because I'm trying to sleep. But there's plenty to say and plenty to do, plenty to talk about. And here comes my cat. You see the cats? Say hello, cats. Don't drink. Now the cat's going to sniff the phone and knock it over. So I hope you guys have a blessed Sunday. Don't drink my espresso. I hope you guys have a blessed Sunday. I hope if you're making changes, they're successful. Today I'm working on me. I'm working on writing. I'm working on eBay. I'm working on getting organized. I'm working on anything that I can possibly work on. I'm working on getting Wesley a coat. I should probably get one online, but he needs to be measured. I'm so lazy. That's something I need to work on. I don't know how I'm going to do on that, though, until I've got a purpose. So, but I have plenty of purposes, so I have no excuse. No excuses. Things are changing. All right. God bless. Thanks for watching.